Good evening, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. Find us today on Penrhos Beach. It's Friday night, which means Winnies Worms Friday night match. At the moment though, the water's miles away out there. We've got, it's supposed to be 5 minutes before the match starts. Anyway, we're going to have to go out a long way and then retreat up the beach as quick as we can when the tide comes in. So anyway, I'm going to just put 3 blow lugs on to start with. Actually, yeah, 3 blow lugs on to start with, and see where we go from there. 3 hook scratching, and it's going to be like that all night. Anyway, like I said, I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to bait up now. Fel yr arfer, when I've got bait in the water, I can dog. Right guys, so first baits are in the water, all low lug. I've got a 3 hook clip down that I'm not clipping down, and there's size 4 limitless specialist chinos on there. On the other one I've got ready to go out, I've got a 2-up one down, and on that one I've got lug on the top 2 and I'm trying ragworm on the bottom one. Now then, fish tonight, hopefully whiting, flounders, who knows, maybe a dog or 2, shore rockling, silver eels possibly. Yeah, and the water has arrived at my feet almost, so it's time to move the camera back a little bit already. So the water's going to fly up the beach now guys. It's a very, very shallow beach. I'm going to take you up quite a bit actually. Trying to walk in a straight line so I don't go into anybody else's toilet. Right guys, I'm going to go back over there now. I've got sauce rubber so I can dog. Right guys, so there's a few fish started coming up. Mark's had one whiting, Dewey's had a whiting, Liam's had a small 19cm bass, and another angler up there's had one whiting. So there's the odd fish in there. The next thing to do is to try and find one for myself. Right, so look, we've gone in now, tipped with tiny bit of sand eel. Let's see what happens. Gobeithio fi'n abysgodyn. Normal chydig. Right guys, just over an hour and a half into the match. I've just missed my first bite. Mark and Dewey have both had 3 fish each. That was a positive bite as well. Don't know how I managed to miss it. I think I'll just give it a bit more time if I get another one. Can't blank. That's for sure. Right, let's get back to watching the rods. Well guys, this is absolutely rubbish. I had that one bite earlier, missed it, and I've not touched since. Bait is coming back pretty much untouched all the time. Steve's just come down from the other end of the beach. He's had a couple of whiting, but it's very slow up that end too. Winnie's had about 6 or 7 fish now, and Dewey's on 4 at least. Not good. Aye, guys, I appreciate you tuning in to all the videos I make. Nah, no good, Liam. No. You had anything more? Just one whiting after? Right. Yeah. Oh, no way. Alright, so Liam fishing to my left, he's had that one small bass he had earlier and another whiting. It's very poor. I expected it would be. So like I'm saying, I appreciate the support. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, it does get much more interesting than this. Yeah. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I know there's not a lot to see at the moment, but hopefully I can bring you a fish before the match ends. Right, let's get watching and see what happens. Right guys, got another bite. Don't know if you guys can see the tip. Yeah, there's definitely a bite there then. I'll leave it a little longer. See if I can get a good hold of this. Because there's no way I want to go with a real blanket.
don't think there's anything there. The fish.
Well guys, I'm off the mark at least. I've not blanked. Waiting, very small, but at least there's a fish on the card. Right, let's go and get this signed in. No chydig. Okay, 19 centimetres. At least I'm not blanking, that's something. My camera light is starting to get dim now as well. It's not working as well as it used to do. I may need to invest in another one. Anyway, let's get back to watching the rods. Hopefully there'll be a few more. Yeah, that one didn't make it, so I've put it in the bucket. That will become conger bait or something some other time. No. Well guys, well into the last quarter of an hour and this is a thoroughly poor match again. We think that Dewi's probably in the lead and he's probably he's short of 2 metres as well. There's a very poor match cards tonight. That's how it is. I had a funny feeling this beach would be like that tonight. It is not a venue where I would choose to come and fish any time. I come to support Winnie and his matches. Yeah. It's not good, guys. Everyone up and down the beach is struggling. There just ain't many fish around here tonight. I've had a few bites. Do they not hooking themselves? Anyway, I'll get the lights back up on the rod and see if we can get at least one more fish out. Saucer rubber, working all. But if there isn't anything, we'll see you at the weigh-in.
Nice one.
Down, Dewey. Down, Winnie.
Well done. Right, there's no powers of pull gods, so the next one after that is a white in, and it's joint again, so it's 25 for Dewi. you that. Oh, is that it?
Has anybody got more than 200?
200? Well, I'll give you money back. Give me
What about the longest fish?
What have you got?
Right guys, that was a disastrous match. Like you've seen there, Winnie won it with Dewi second. Steve and Dewi sharing longest fish. Anyway, I've come somewhere else, to a local beach that I've done well in the past. Looking to see if I can add to the specimen hunt by getting possibly an eel, silver eel, and maybe a flounder. So what I've done is I put a 3-hook scratcher in, all loaded with a little blow lug, and I put an up and over all with blow lug as well. The next bait going on there will be a ragworm, load of ragworm. Anyway, obviously the other fish that I do catch here before is coalfish and also bass. It's on the ebb now, so I'm going to fish for about an hour before going home. Hopefully get something decent. Right, so I'll get watching the rods. And os oes na rhywbeth fel yr arfer, mi ddoi chi'n dod. Right guys, I think I'm getting crab activity on here. Don't know if you can see the tip. The rod on the right hand side, I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I think that's looking like crab bait, not a fish bait. Right guys, first fish, first cast, small bass on the blow lug, on the very, very small hooks, looking for the smaller fish. Anyway, third bass of the season. Let's get it back. Not a big one, but it's miles better than what we're getting over the other side, over there. My other rod's going now, guys. Oh dear me. Ah. Sit on now. Oh, dat is het af. Ah, this one's come off. Oh no, hasn't. Yeah. Cool, here goes. Right, so first cast on both rods, and there we have it, a coolie. Right, let's get this bass back and get more bait in the water. Now that is a start, guys. Anyway, I'll get some more bait in the water and I'll bring it back and I'll show you what I'm doing. Right guys, second coulee of the session on the up and over. Again, not big ones, not really. But anyway, still another keeper, and that one was on the ragworm. So anyway, like you all know, I do dispatch my fish humanely. I use a system called ikechime, which is a Japanese way of doing it, where you put a spike in the top of the fish's head and it kills it instantly. Anyway, that's the second coulee of the session. Should have come here instead of gone to that match, I think. Right, it'd be nice now to get a couple of flounders, to be honest with you. Right, so I got my 3-0 Avengers bait, thread on. I pretty much used all the lugworm now. Oh, this one's going again. Fish on. Be nice to say this is a flounder for the specimen hunt. No, it's come to the surface too soon. Another bass, I think. Possibly. And another coulee. So that's 2 casts on both rods and 2 fish each time. This is more like it. Beautifully caught, guys. Size, I don't know, must be size 4 that, I think. Like I said, I am looking to see if I can get a flounder on that one. Right, let's get these baited up again. Right, I was showing you, wasn't I? Baiting up that one. Right, so 2 worms at least, if not 3. They're not massive worms. Yeah, I'll put another one on as well. Got plenty there to use up. Guys, this is what we can do. Yeah, this is more like the fishing that you want to see. Proper fish being caught quickly. Right, so I'll keep those 3 at least. So I'll dispatch them now. I'll cast this in and I'll dispatch them and bleed them. There we go. Lovely bait, guys. Reit. Os oes ar rhywbeth arall, byddai chi'n dol. Right guys, last baits are in the water now. Losing a bit too much water here now, to be honest with you. That's some good spot though. 3 coalies and a bass. So anyway, I'll fish these baits out. And if I don't get anything else, the next time I speak to you will be probably at home in the garage. Well, that's another session done. The match was absolutely horrible. One whiting of 19 centimetres, but I know other people suffered just as bad as I did. That's fishing sometimes, winter. Then in the second location there now, well, the first 2 casts on both rods, 3 coalies and a bass. Rescued the night a little bit, to be honest with you. Next session, don't know yet. Probably over the weekend. It is now just gone 1:30 in the morning, Saturday now. Got to get to bed, get some sleep, try and get a run done tomorrow. I haven't done a run this year yet, after all the cold thing I had. So I'm going to try and get one done tomorrow or later on. Anyway guys, until the next session, keep your lines tight.